There y'all go. Blessings. Your girl coming in with another one. And y'all see that title. Y'all see that title? I was like rushing. Didn't know if I was going to make it in. But your girl made it. Your girl made it. Woo, this is going to be a long week. But God is good. I will get through it. Alright. Here we go. We're going to get right up into this topic. Alright. And I'm hoping that I can help and reach someone with this one. And if you guys catch this on the tube or the talk or wherever, especially on the tube, just go ahead and like the video, comment, subscribe. And I don't know if I can squeeze it in tonight, but I'm just gonna, I'll probably just leave it. Matter of fact, I might squeeze it in tonight and just leave it as an open question for comments, because I really want to know what y'all think. Okay. Don't let your fear be your safe place. Don't let your fear be your safe place. Okay. Because, you know, like some people that's been with, you know, certain narcs, you know, because what narcs do, they try to bring fear into you for so many reasons. And most of it is, number one, I won't say most of it. Well, most is still number one. Is the control. If they feel like that you are afraid of them, that they can control you, okay? And they try to put fear in you, especially the ones that you get married to. They try to put fear in you about the divorce. Or the ones you have kids with, they try to put fear in you about the kids. Okay? Or the ones that is more financially stable than you, so they try to put fear in you about the money. All three can be the issue, because they want to make sure that if that number one didn't work, then number two gonna work, then number three gonna work, and they got you for life. And they don't want you for any other reason, only to just wipe their feet on you, because they are abusers. And the ones that put their hands on you, they're definitely trying to put fear into you, okay? So let me be careful with this one, because I don't want to go far off the topic. But today, somebody made me realize the differences of narcissistic and a narcissist. And I understand people always say, oh, they got the traits. Okay, that's narcissistic. You know, that person, you know, may or may not know that they have this unclean spirit that makes decisions for them when they do certain things. But a narcissist claimed that demon. And that's part of them. That demon is not an extension of them. They wanted you to be that extension. But that demon is them. The demon is housed in their body, okay? So that's the narcissist. And that is the one that's controlling the fear. They're making the narc, because a demon can't live without a host. So they're making the narc do all the evil things to you, and the narc is happy to comply, okay? And even if you do or don't know, that it's a spiritual warfare, so you're fighting something that's not seen, and then you're fighting something that is seen, which is the knock, right? So that fear kicks in, okay? And that's what feeds the demon that's inside the narc, the fear. So the fear kicks in, but don't let fear be your safe place, because you're thinking like, okay, well, if I don't leave, everything will be okay. Or if I don't say anything, everything will be okay. Or if I do let them see the kids, everything will be okay. Or, you know, if I don't get the divorce, everything will be okay. If I let them get their way, everything will be okay. No, everything would never be okay. So don't try to find that one glimpse of something that makes you think that if you comply, that everything gonna be okay. Like I just stated, you are not just fighting someone that you can see or something that you can see. You also fighting what's behind that person, which is an evil spirit. People don't tend to really gravitate when we talk about the evil spirit because they feel like they got to see it. They got to see it, or somebody have to prove it. I don't know what to tell y'all there, because I didn't need proof. God was my proof. God was my proof. And if you don't know him, you better get to know him quick. And if you did have a relationship with him, you better get back to him quick. Because, you know, you get to that point where you're making all these excuses. Good, I found my point. I thought I was going to forget to say this, but where you're making all these excuses on why you can't leave or why you won't leave or whatever, and nothing is going to change. I don't have anything bad to say about that, but it's always options. If you got that person to be like, okay, I want to leave, so you give them A, B, C, D, E, F, G options. Oh, but that's not going to work because of they A, B, C, D, E, F options, okay? So you like, well, no, you can do this, and no, you can do that. But they keep combating with you, back and forth, because their fear that they have in that safe place is not pissing off that demon or the narc. So they're never going to make the move to actually get them into a safe place. They're never going to make that move. So, you know, even therapists get fed up with a certain type of client. Like, damn, man. Therapists be like, damn, Joe, you've been coming to me for 11 times with the same situation. Now, I ain't the law. But now I'm getting to the point that I can't help you no further. You have to go to the law if this is what you really, really, really want. Even therapists get fed up. So what do you think your family, friends, and loved ones feel when they know that you are in this abusive relationship? Whether you told them or not, this is why you're getting isolated, because they don't want you to share. Narcs got the same playbook. I don't want everybody in our business. You know why? Because they know what they're doing is wrong. Only one they want to know in the business is them and that demon inside of them. But guess who really do know the business? Boom! The Most High. And he gonna get in the business. And he gonna handle business. And they gonna get the business. Okay? But you will too. Not because God is trying to hurt you. Only because he keep giving you A, B, C, D, E, F, G's ways out. And you're not taking them. Because fear became a safe place for you. I could never be safe in fear. Walking on eggshells, looking all around and wondering this, wondering that. When you get to that point when you so healed, because getting out, you be like with that commercial, Mayhem, the auto insurance commercial. You be like him, like, I know they're not going to coming through the wall, coming through the ceiling, crashing through the garage. And then when you start to heal and trust in God, because God got this, things can happen. Somebody that got blessed the other day that deserved this blessing. And I can relate to this. I really can relate to this because this happened before, where, you know, they was not feared in a safe place, but they was skeptical of something that they needed, but the people was going to ask for something that they didn't have. And God took care of that. They was like, well, we did it. We don't know what happened. But anyway, here you go. That's how the Most High work, y'all. You be like, I know they're about to tell me no. And God be like, put that spirit on them. Because they not a knock. And you get what you got to get. You know what I mean? Same as when the evil spirit put that on the knock. And then knock does what they want, you know. I was watching this one video about the evil spirits, and I never saw this video before, so I can't even remember the guy's name. But he made me think. I said this around my birthday week, where me, my brother, and sister-in-law went to this restaurant, and this man, a little bit off topic, but it's about the spirit part, and this man kept staring at me. He ordered his food, and at first I thought he was just agitated because the dude that was taking the order was just on his phone. Unprofessional ass on the phone, okay? But we had already made our order, which he messed that all up, but we just sat there and waited for him to get it together. So the man is at the counter, but the man just keep looking back at me like. So then he gets the man attention and he looks back at me again like. And like I said in the video before, I didn't think it was a good thing. He looked at me like I was his messed up order. And I think I said it in the video. Excuse me. I think I did say it in the video what that was. When you, even if you're not perfect, but you still have the light of God inside of you, you stir them up. You stir those demons up. So, the demon that was inside of him that kept giving me that look, that narc look, y'all know what I'm talking about. I kept my eye on him like, yeah, okay, something ain't right about you. But long as you stay over in your lane, we good. I kept an eye on him, and I had to like nudge my brother like, psh, 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 right there. So now we all got our eye on it, okay? And I just kept having this feeling that the demon inside of him was like, there's one. You got to do something. But no opportunity presented itself at that moment. So all it can do, I didn't see the man. I saw what was behind the man. And that demon inside the man was all messed up like. And I'm looking at this demon like, look, bro. Whatever you see, you just gave me the future. How about that? Because what you saw was something that I did not see that was about to happen, and you was so bunched up about that, and you entered this man, which I looked at it as a negative. You entered that man to give me a outlook positive about something, because that look was just nasty. I only had that one and one other narc at a gas station that gave me that evil look. Because that word no is powerful. That word no is powerful. When I look back, God said, look back. And I saw that narc look at me with that. So back on topic real quick and then we got to go. Don't let fear be your safe place. I know I was a little bit off on that one. But I was just really just trying to get into the spiritual side. Because people got to understand that everything you do is motivated. Motivated by something or someone. If you do something nice for someone and you by yourself, that was just motivated by something like, the Holy Spirit in you or God or whatever. But if you do something evil to someone, same thing. That was motivated by Satan. The devil, evil. And they always try to keep you in a fearful state so that they can get their way and you don't move around. But this one guy, I just found him though. I'm so glad he came on my feed. He is fire. I'm so glad he came on my feed because he said, part of this part, because he said part of this part about the spirits. He said, yeah, because when you got that light and you come around them, they get all rivaled and twisted up and mad and all this exorcist thing going on. And I was just like, bro, I can see that. I've been there. And when you got that certain light, it makes you think that you're crazy because God will let you see things, hear things, or be somewhere at the right time, at the right moment. And nobody else sees it, hears it, or think it but you. And you be like, what is this? But I don't want anybody to, let their fear be their safe place. I do know a lot of people that are still in a narc relationship. Narc just doing what they doing, and it's not actually a relationship because you're thinking that you in a relationship with a narc. No, you in a prison. A prison. You are in the what do they call that? Shoot, purgatory. You ain't going up. You ain't going down. You just on a standstill. It's some of y'all that just so fearful about the narc. You're praying and hoping one or two things: that God called the narc, or God call you, or the narc actually leaves you so you can be free. Why you gotta let them give you your freedom? Stop being in that fearful, safe place. It's always options. And I don't want people like, well, they can get me locked up. I guarantee you they got a rap sheet from here to Texas. I guarantee you that they got more negative receipts than you do. And if you got to do what you got to do, oh well. Take your chances sometimes. God will work it out. Because a knock will tell you the future, the past, and the current to keep you in that fear. They don't fear that you will ever leave them. How about you keep them in that safe place? How about you keep them in that safe place where they get so cocky and so arrogant that they know that you're going to be their doormat for the rest of your life? And then when you already made that decision, they didn't see it coming because they were so cocky. They were so arrogant. When reality hit them, it hit them the same way it hit you when that mask came off. And you were fearful. But then when you flipped it and reversed it, and they came wherever they came back to, and you was gone, they felt what you felt. They was that little kid going and crying in the closet like, when is mommy coming home? When is daddy coming home? Why did mommy and daddy leave me? Why am I abandoned? I saw a post today. And I said it many times. Why don't narcs go take that ish out on the people that caused them to be a narc? Instead of people that had nothing to do with that. I'll tell you why. Because it's an evil spirit. They seeds of Satan. Do the seed of Satan cares who they take out? No. If they can't take them out and you, they will. But they're not going to care about that because evil is evil, and evil does not care on who they force to think that they are in a safe place. So don't let fear be your safe place. At the end of the day, you always got God. And He's your protection. He's your shield. He's your rock. Claim your life back. Live again. Be blessed.